my goodness gracious, what is up, peeps? Blast Bounty is now officially over. Yes, just breaking news out there. Might as well on a Sunday. Of course, there was some great CS to watch, and so too was Blast Bounty. I would say a very entertaining format and a very good start to the beginning of the Counter-Strike season. What did you guys think about the tournament? What was the biggest upset for you? What was the biggest surprise for you? And what was maybe the least surprising thing is Team Spirit and their performance as they take your first title this year. And what a run out of the guys as well. They take down Heroic quite handily. They have a closer matchup against Na'Vi. Na'Vi really the only team out there, in my opinion, that had some contention with Team Spirit and had, you know, a pretty good series back and forth. And on the other side of things, we had Eternal Fire really shake things up. Turkish CS is so back as they start this year off very strong. They take down Vitality. They take down G2, and they were trying to go for the triple crown of Xantares, taking down Donk as well, but they just couldn't do it. They did give us a series though, as it was map 1. In case you guys missed this, they were down 12-4 on Anubis, won 8 rounds in a row to force overtime, including this round, which people were like, how did they do it?
Man disadvantage retake demanded of Eternal Fire into the dark room, goes with Kadia.
Okay.
He will fight tooth and nail for this, but he will not find that third. It's Donk to get the triple, and he's gonna need the quad as Woxic's off goes hunting for him with the bomb beyond halfway. Can they keep this retake going? Woxic presses in, confirms it with the shadow, and he hits him with the kit on the bomb. We go the distance.
And people were like, yeah, they just weren't showing the respect, and the respect had to be had because in overtime, it is Eternal Fire who took a sneak pick, and they win Anubis and go open the series 1-0.
Here we go. Pop comes through, all blind except
crush.
Xantares holds his nerve. 5 versus 2 right here, right now for Eternal Fire. And they're gonna crack open that smoke. Into the bomb site they'll go. Magic's on back plat. How can he do this on his own? How? He can't. Shiro, one shot made easy. Flooding into the bomb site, every other member of Eternal Fire, and the utility pressure is immense. The resilience has been strong, but Shiro, can you be stronger? Player behind the pillar, no scope to the brain, and another peek, queued up, damage done, 2 health, and 2 players left, not enough! Eternal Fire off the back of Woxic, he stokes the embers, and this PO5's got a flame.
And also, Blast has introduced these new camera angles, which has been awesome. It gives us a better POV on some of these clutches and moments that we've seen. We'll talk about this probably the next couple of days, including Donk, when he 180'd, and you can finally see why he clutches the mouse the way he does, but he just doesn't play like I do.
Eyes on Temple. We're seeing Donk check it every once in a while, but I think they believe that they've got the good timing. Donk, how dare you? And if they're
Woxic does a great job of like peeking out of E-box just to draw their attention to allow the lurk to have its like full efficacy, but first of all, we see 2 great tactics to kick things off. They felt like the round was over right here after a shot like that. No way. Let's watch this back, dog. Bro.
And that kind of just set us up for what was a very, very quick nuke in Dust 2. I don't really have any clips for you guys. It was just straight domination by Team Spirit. They took that first map loss, and this easily could have been a 3-0 best of 5 in Spirit's favor if they hadn't blown it on Anubis, because Dust 2 and Nuke were just sheer domination. And to be honest, Mirage started out the same exact way. And one of my favorite plays from that map 4 was this little Molly diffuse denial by Zontix. It was perfect.
So now Magic's dying could be huge. Donk gets caught off by Xantares inside of the apartments.
Bombs planted default. Oh, AK
no
and
way.
a molly.
No way. Oh, it's empty. Zontix backed into the deagle. Little bit more damage.
The molly.
Incendiary's got to hit the bomb, but Xantares is already on it. 57 health. He'll stick that. He'll stick it.
Oh, he didn't get it.
No way.
He didn't get the bomb.
0.04 seconds as fire spreads.
Was perfect.
Defuse if my eyes don't fail me. That's about as much time as it takes for Donk to rip your head off. Watch that clock. .02.
And even though Eternal Fire, they trudged back a little bit, they made it a bit more of a series and a bit more of a map, it felt like Spirit was still kind of just joking around as they finalized things, and there were like 4 or 5 straight rounds out of Eternal Fire, but it just was not enough as Spirit take your first title of the 2025 season.
They made their moves into middle.
Wait, Woxic, oh, he's last alive.
It was 4 down and 4 to go. And the Tech-9 taps away with an op on his back. He gets a second with just the sidearm. It was his clutch that kept them in Anubis. Can it keep them in the grand finals? I think not. Team Spirit on Mirage. Plenty of map and match points to finish, but 2025 will begin where 2024 finished. Team Spirit on top amidst the world's #1.
And these guys are looking deadly. Like, these guys are looking really freaking good. I already said it to open the video. I would say the strongest series that Spirit saw throughout the entire online and LAN portion of Blast was probably out of Na'Vi. Unfortunately for Na'Vi, just not good enough and could not close out that map too. So it looks like a 2-0 on the scoreboard, but it was a lot of back and forth. And speaking of some overtimes, and we also had people pointing out maybe one of the more surprising things, one of the lower pieces for Na'Vi is through 16 rounds against Spirit. At one point, Alexi was 0-12, which is something you don't see too often from any players out there. So pretty crazy stuff. But we'll see all of these teams go back to the drawing board, because even Spirit in their post-game interview was saying, like, everyone's still figuring things out. It is so early in the season. You're not going to take too much away from this, and it's such limited play time, right? You get a couple maps here and there and a couple series on LAN, and that's it. The tournament's over, and Spirit take home $300,000 and a bunch of bounties like it's nothing. So I would say a great surprise out of Eternal Fire to see them show up. And unfortunately for other teams like Heroic and especially Bet Boom, when you have a number of stand-ins, it was kind of already written in the woodwork, so what was probably going to happen there. But yeah, all your top teams pretty much were here, at least a lot of them. Obviously, teams like FaZe not making the LAN might have surprised some people, and you could throw in some other names too. But Blast Bounty has officially wrapped up. What do you guys think about this? Till next time, take care of yourselves. I know it was a short video. I'll be back here tomorrow. Been busy kind of moving stuff back and forth, and it's going to be hectic week-wise, but it's going to be fun covering CS News. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Enjoy your weekend, all right? I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Take care.